Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Learn PT. Today we're going to be discussing a concept called the concave-convex rule. And essentially that's a rule that gets covered in PT or PTA school and has plenty of content out on YouTube, but I think a lot of it is surrounded with a degree of ambiguity, which is hard to kind of see through. So I'm going to give you a concise video, talks about the convex-concave rule, and breaks it down in a simple way, and you can take away hopefully a better understanding of what's going on with this concept. So like I said, concave-convex rule, essentially, before I even get into it, it tells the direction of decreased gliding within a joint, which may require mobilization to address. So what in the heck does that mean? Let's get into it. So essentially, if I have a patient and their right shoulder flexion can only get to here, only to about 135, 140, that means that there is some kind of potentially a restricted glide in terms of the way the humerus is gliding in the glenoid fossa. So now we got to know, okay, they have some kind of restricted glide. What way should I mob their shoulder to promote further passive range of motion or active range of motion? And then boom, what we need is the concave-convex rule to find that out. So we know that the humerus is a convex surface, and it's moving with shoulder flexion inside of the concave glenoid fossa. So first part of the rule, convex on concave, meaning our shoulder, our humerus on our glenoid fossa, opposite glide from the direction the bone travels. So my humerus is traveling in an anterior direction with shoulder flexion. Not that hard. I need to mob in a posterior direction to improve the glide of that humerus, and therefore subsequently, we hope, ideally, improve shoulder passive or active range of motion. So simple as that. Convex humerus on a concave glenoid fossa, shoulder flexion. What do I have to do to improve it? Because the bone's traveling in an anterior direction, I have to posteriorly mob that humerus. Concave on a convex surface. Okay, let's break down. What joint in our body is a concave moving on a convex? If I do a long arc quad or seated knee extension, my tibia is moving on my femur. My femoral condyles are a convex surface, and my tibial plateau is a concave surface. So my tibia is moving on my femur. My concave tibia is moving on my convex femur. So then the exact opposite of that original concept applies. With concave on convex surfaces, there is the same glide as the direction that the bone is moving. So if I'm here and I kick my leg out, my leg is moving in an anterior direction. My tibia is going anteriorly. Therefore, I need to mobilize it in an anterior direction. So just to go over these, shoulder flexion, convex on concave, anterior movement of the bone, I need to posteriorly mobilize that shoulder to improve shoulder flexion. Open kinetic chain knee extension. That tibia is moving on the femur, that tibia is concave, that femur is convex, same direction, it's moving anteriorly. I need to mobilize in an anterior direction to improve that knee extension. Simple as that, guys. Obviously there's some different hitches involved with it, but it's simple as that. Don't get bogged down in this. Keep working on it. Pay attention to the major joints and how they work. Find out their roll and glide and knock it out. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. I'll be continually pumping out more content. Like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at lets_learn_pt if you want more content. Thank you guys so much.